What's up, guys, and how is everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's doing well. Guys, we had a little bit of excitement here in our neighborhood this morning. I got home from breakfast. I was out there having breakfast and everything, got home, and Lloyd said, hey, the house across the street, somebody broke into it and stole some things. You got to understand something. Across the street, the house that's across the street, the owner of the house kind of uses it just for storage for his business. Nobody lives in there. It's all storage for this gentleman's business, from what I can see. But nobody lives in there. It's like, wow, when did this happen? She said, oh my God, it happened like 6 o'clock this morning. Oh, all right. And Lynn said, why don't you check your camera, check your CCTV camera? I'm like, all right, let me check the CCTV camera, see if I can pick something up. So I broke out the CCTV camera, and I was like, all right, let me see what I can find. So, you guys, I'm going to show you some footage here from the CCTV cameras. Guys, this dude was busted, right? Straight out busted. Let me find it right here. Let me break it. There we go. Let me pause it here for a second. Anyways, this guy was flat out busted. Let me roll it, and you guys can see this guy. Here he is. He just enters on the left-hand side. All right. I'm zooming in using my camera. You can see he has a red backpack. All right. A white shirt. His head is fully covered, so you can't even see his face. Right. But look at him. He's climbing up there like a ninja. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Right. Chinelas, shorts, over the top of the concertina wire, and then he jumps down, being careful. Boom, in the house he is, right? He was in there. Let me see. This happened, I got it written down here. This happened at 6:51 in the morning, all right? Around 8:33, he appears back on camera. So he was in there for quite a while. And you can see him. It's a little on the rough side, but you can kind of see him moving around in there. He's got his loot. He's ready to go. He's picking something big up, as you can see it. It kind of looks like some kind of frame, some type of framework or anything. You can see him. He's getting ready to, he's staging his getaway, right? He's staging everything to get it out of there. It's like, how do I get it out? And look at the size of that. Look at that. That's pretty darn big, right? So he gets it up there. He can't go through the front gate, all right? The only way out is up and over how he came out, right? So he's got everything up there. It's sitting up there. And this is morning time. People are starting to get up. They're starting to roam around. Like I said, nobody's in there. And even next door to us, or to that house, those people moved out. So here he is. He's working his way up. All right. This is where you got to laugh, like the world's dumbest criminal, right? Gets back down. He can't figure out. You can see he just pulled on the wire, or on the concertina wire. It's not that razor sharp. It's that like cattle wire, right? So he's trying to figure a way to get out with all this. Meanwhile, people are going by on trikes. And if you look to the left of the pillar that he has that stuff set up on, there's all this overgrown shrubbery there. So that's his hiding spot. He's hiding there as people come by so he don't get caught or so he don't get busted. You can see a trike goes by. He starts moving. You eventually start seeing him move, right? And this is where it becomes funny. He's waiting. He's waiting. You can see a little movement. You can see him there. All right, he's working his way back up. How am I going to get out of here? How am I going to get that stuff out of here, right? So he's looking. He's got everything perched. Working his way up. Oh, back down. Make an adjustment. Make an adjustment. You can see him there, right? But his face is covered, so nobody knows what he looks like. He's still thinking about it. He'll move. He'll move. When the coast is clear, he'll get up there. There he goes. Here he goes. Like a ninja. like right up the wall or right up the gate. No, back down, back down. He's trying to find footing. You can see his foot will pop through the gate here real soon. He's just trying to find footing. I'm telling you that what he's got is big. You wait till the end of this video and you will see the size of this, whatever it is that he is trying to get out. He's still thinking. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go. Broad daylight, remember? Broad daylight, early morning. See what? Oop, there. Oop, stuck his foot through. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna. How am I gonna get this right? So now he's gonna go all in. Oh nope, he's coming back down. He's got to reassess the situation. All right. Another trike drives by. Meanwhile, like I said, he's hiding behind that shrubbery. Here he goes. He's up. He's making the move. All right. He's got his whatever they are, some type of framework. He's got him in his arm. Here we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bam, he lost it, right? He lost it. Now he's got to spend more time. He's got to get it all gathered. Now he's going to try to get it up again. Get up on his shoulder. Oh, man, it all come crashing down on him. Now he's got to rethink what he's going to do, right? It comes back down. Let me fast forward a little bit to... the whole time, he was in there running around in there for a little while. But here's a catcher. Let me show you this here. There he is. He's in there, right? You can see him. He's up here. He's up here. Think about how he's going to get this out, right? All of a sudden, our neighbor, there's Atty. See her in the red shirt? She comes walking by, doesn't spot it, doesn't hear anything. She's over to let the dog out. Dog has no clue what's going on. All right, meanwhile, now he's hiding again. Burglar's hiding back there in the corner. There goes the dog. There's Atty. She's going to step inside the gate to check on inside. Like I said, the place to the left where the little store is, they're out of there now. They moved out about a week or so ago. And she goes over and checks on it, lets it out. They are, trust me, guys, they are going to get their dog. They're waiting to move to their place. So anyway, you could see him there again. He's still roaming around. All right, he's got his eye on everything. He knows she's there. So he's being very careful. But all this is going on right across the street from us. In the morning, 6:30, 7, it might be around, I don't know, close to 7 o'clock, maybe about now. It's when I wake up. And here comes Atty again. Atty coming out. Locks up the gate. Guy's hiding in the corner. This is play-by-play, right? To catch a criminal. So there she goes. She doesn't think anything of it. Looks back, and away she goes. So now I think what's happening is our next door neighbor is probably standing outside her place, playing with the dog, whatever. So the guy definitely is keeping an eye out for that. So let's fast forward a little more to the escape. Let's find the escape. Still quiet. Still quiet. A little more. Let me pull a little more. There goes another trike by. He's very careful. Now he's moving. There he is. He's moving. He's got his little framework and everything. You can see it in his hand. He's going to get it up there. It's the second try. Now he's got to figure it out. He had time to think about it. Probably sat and drank a Red Horse in there and smoked a cigarette or something, right? I know. I shouldn't be laughing, but how can you not laugh when you the dumbest criminal, right? So there he is. He's got it up. Now he's going to rest it back up on the fence. I think he's got it wedged on the fence line. There he is. Right up there and wedged up there. Now he's all in. He knows it's time. It's time to rock and roll. There's no turning back. He's climbing up. The coast is clear. Our neighbor, our Atty, is probably in her little house right now, or a little apartment, minding her own business, starting the day. And here he comes. Check him out. Boom, right up like a ninja. Oh, zoom in, zoom. There we go. Like a ninja. He's up there. Look at him. He's standing up there. And I remember Chanila's in shorts. That's all he's got. He's got that red backpack on, face fully covered. All right. He's looking. He's probably looking to see if anybody's watching him. There it is. There's his loot. He finally got it this time. Boom! Now, with that hit the ground, Atty was alerted. He's got this other bag. I don't know what's in it, but boy, he worked for that. That made noise. Here he comes. He's coming back down. That made noise. And that alerted Atty. She's like, what's that noise? Because she told us. All right. There he is. Like, another day in the office, get my loot, let me roll out, and nobody knows what I did, right? Gets his stuff, and boom, away he goes. Now, guys, here's what happened. Like I said, he threw that, and our neighbor, Atty, she heard it. That alerted her, and she came out, right, when she heard it, and actually seen the guy picking up the stuff and walking away, and she confronted him. But she was so in shock, she was like, she couldn't say anything. So the dude just walked away, and then, of course, the trike drivers came down. The barangay was notified. You guys, you got to understand something. Contact your barangays. They're there. They're on the spot. Don't dial 911. They'll be there in 3 hours, right? Don't dial the PNP. Contact your barangay. They contacted the barangay, and the barangay actually found him, the guy that stole everything. When the barangay showed up, the loot was in hand. They could not deny it. They could not get away from it. Evidently, they've been looking for this guy. From what I was told, there was a couple of them that they've been looking for, and I think they caught 2 already. They've been looking for this last guy. So the barangay caught him red-handed with everything in tow. Couldn't get away, busted. Barangay grabbed them, and evidently there was another fella, the accomplice, but he wasn't there, but I guess there was an accomplice along with him. So they got him. Took him to Barangay Hall. From Barangay Hall, they took him down to the PNP, and the guy's sitting down there. He's in the slammer, both of them. Matter of fact, that footage you guys just seen, I got a copy of that. I took it down there to the PNP, and I said, can I speak to the officer investigating this little break-in, this theft? And the lady's like, so you want to report a burglary? And I'm like, she said, what time did that happen? I said, 6 o'clock. And this is around 2 o'clock, I'm at the PNP. And she's like, well, why'd you wait so long? I said, no. And I explained it to her again. She's like, okay. So she took me through these doors to the back area. And I was walking through there. I looked over, and I could see the jail cell. It's a big open jail cell, and there was probably about 8 or 9 guys in there. Well, the dude was in there. So I went out back, and I actually spoke to the gentleman whose property that this guy broke into. And he was telling me that his property was broke into twice over here. I remember that months ago. And his house was broke into at one time. And I'm thinking to myself, that's an inside job. Maybe you have a worker that knows these people, knows what you have, and they're breaking in. And he told me when they broke into his house, they stole a bunch of stuff, his actual house. And they even had CCTV cameras in his house, but the people were fully covered. If somebody's fully covered, you don't know who they are. He had a red backpack. Well, how many people have red backpacks? He had a white t-shirt. How many people have a white t-shirt? You can catch the person in the act walking out of your stuff, walking out of your house. But if you can't identify him, it could be anybody. You're just going to go down and write a police report and say, hey, here, these people broke into my house. But they caught the guy. They caught the kid. I think he's in his low 20s, but evidently they were part of a ring in the area. So I did go down. I spoke to him. I said, hey, I got CCTV camera. If you want the footage, he said, thank you. He filed a report, and he was down there early in the morning. I don't know, 9 o'clock or so. He was still down there. I guess it takes a process to file paperwork. So yeah, they got the guy red-handed with the loot. He's in the slammer. The other guy, the accomplice, he told me was in the slammer. And then I talked to the PNP officer. I said, you know, if somebody breaks into your house or comes onto your property, can you defend yourself? Do you have the right to defend yourself? And it was a female, and she said, yes, you have the right to defend yourself. I said, so if they come in, I could take a baseball bat, I could take whatever, and I can defend myself. And she said, yes. She did say, however, don't shoot the guy. So if you have a weapon, and you think, because everybody's the tough guy until it actually happens, right? Now, she did say, if that person does have a weapon, a pistol or a gun, yes. But it's not like the United States. You know, you can't just shoot somebody here because you think, whatever. However, you can defend yourself. You shoot someone here and they don't have a weapon, you're going to jail. And you're going to sit on the inside fighting your way out. But she did say, no, you can't. And like I said, everybody's a tough guy until they're in a situation like this, right? But yeah, caught. You know, nobody likes that. Nobody likes a thief like that. And people think that I'm in a subdivision and I'm paying 35, 40, 50,000 pesos a month for my secured subdivision. Nobody's going to break in. Think twice. I can only speak for this area, but think twice. Because we know people, they thought they were in a secure subdivision. Gated guard coming, you know, standing there as you come in and out. Nobody comes in unless you have ID or a pass. They got robbed in this gated subdivision. It happens. Inside deals. People hopping fences. If they went in there, they're going to get in there. Even some of these fancy condominiums here. There was one a couple weeks ago. This guy scaled the outside of this condominium like Spider-Man. He was looking for a door, an outside door that goes onto your balcony, unlocked. And that's how he went in there. Guys, lock your gates, lock your doors. When you go to bed, lock your bedroom door. I always do. Have something there. Scatter self-defense weapons, even mace, pepper spray, anything like that, scattered around your house. Be prepared. Keep it in your bedroom. Lock your inside door. We've got 3 dogs. Well, we got 2 that actually can bark and make noise, but Joy can't. Guys, always stay protected. But if you think you're safe in these high rises and these fancy developments, I feel safer here. I do. Neighbors look around and boom, that quick. I'd say they apprehended him within a half hour. People called. People contacted the barangay. They knew where to go. They've been keeping an eye out on some of these guys, but they could never bust them because they would steal stuff and get rid of it right away. They got busted on the spot because they had everything in hand. So guys, just shows another example of being safe here. You know, when I worked in the prison, every single door you walked in and walked out of, you locked. If I walk through a gate, unlock it, close the door, lock it. Be safe. I don't think you're safe because you're in a fancy community or in an area where there's a lot of expats. Because to be honest with you, you're in an area where there's a lot of expats. Expats are the target. You guys got the money. They're coming. So anyways, there it is. Figured I would share it with you. Another fun, exciting day in the neighborhood, right? So just be careful out there, guys. Get CCTV cameras. We have them. Get them. They're not very expensive. But once again, if you can't see the burglar's face, there's nothing you can do. So, all right, guys. Take care, and we will talk to you later.